as I'm listening to these freaking stories, I'm thinking, great, they used to be that, but guess what? They ain't that no more. I was like, and finally I chimed in, and well, I shouldn't have, probably had a little alcoholic courage. And I says, I don't know. I told my buddy that, called him by name. I says, I don't know, man. I says, it just seems like when I left the streets in fucking 99, this is what we were doing then. I was like, everybody's sitting around bitching about the bills and their wife skinning them on alimony, and this guy that, this guy's ratting this guy out. It's the stories are 15 years and the stories are still the same and everybody's doing the same damn thing. I says, when's the last time anybody got off the goddamn bar stool and went out and tried to turn a buck around here? Well, that didn't sit too pretty with them, and so I just quit going down there, but a buddy of mine still go down there. And one time he told me, he says, the guys are pretty upset that you don't come down there no more. I says, okay. I says, now, and once again, I've been doing a little drinking. I says, let me ask you something. Before you go any further, I says, did they say anything, when you're going to tell me what transpired, did they say anything that I might take disrespectfully? He said, absolutely not. He says, the thing that's upset him, he goes, and I hope you won't repeat this today. I said, well, as you know, I don't talk to him much anymore. He says, the thing they don't like, Vince, he goes, they can't control you anymore. He goes, you got out, and instead of getting closer to them and needing them for things that they thought you would come cowering back on your knees, being fresh out of the joint, broke, they said instead you're pulling away from them. They go, and they don't like the fact that they don't have you on a string anymore. So where I'm going with this is, I got out in 2013 and I just kind of distanced myself from them, and good riddance. Part of my life that look back on, it served its purpose at a time, but it could be potentially said that was a time where I made a lot of mistakes.